go with placeholders. In Python, this is called as a placeholder. How the placeholders are used, we will be seeing now. We have already discussed in the last videos, like whatever you do write in the print function, that will be printed as it is onto the monitor. In the single quote, in the double quote, or in the triple quote of a print function, whatever you do write, that will be printed as it is onto the monitor. See, this is a string and this will be printed as it is onto the monitor. But the point to be noted here is, see, in this particular string, like in this particular data, I will be printed as it is onto the monitor, love will be printed as it is onto the monitor, and will also be printed as it is onto the monitor. But this particular 0 and 1 are called as placeholders. See, these are the placeholders. Placeholders in a string will never be printed as it is. Whatever we do put in single, double, triple quotes, that is a string now. This is a string because this is embedded in single quote. But what I am telling you, the strings will be printed as it is, but the placeholders will not be printed as it is. In place of this placeholders, something is going to be substituted. Something is going to be substituted. See, this is a string, and upon the string I am applying the format function. Upon the string I am applying the format function. In the format function, if you put like this, see, this word will be going in the 0th index, this word will be going to the first index. So I will be printed as it is, love will be printed as it is. In place of 0, what will be substituted? Bread will be substituted, and will be printed as it is. In place of 1, what will be substituted? Butter will be substituted. So what is the output? I love bread and butter is the output. See, I love bread and butter. If you put like this, 1, 0, these will never be changed. Always 0th index means bread only. Always first index means butter only. So in first index, what is there? Butter is there, and then 0th index, what is there? Bread is there. I love butter and bread is the result. Okay. If I put something like this, 0, 1, 2. Now, if I execute, it will be showing the error because you have defined value for 0 like bread, value for 1 as butter. But in place of 2, what has to be substituted? Do you mention there? No. That's why it is telling tuple index out of range. What is tuple? We will be seeing in the next videos under special data types in Python. If I put something like this now, milk, now what will happen? In place of bread, in place of 0, bread will be taken. In place of 1, butter will be taken. In place of 2, milk will be taken. So I love bread and buttermilk is the result. Okay. So, even this is not at all mandatory. Like putting the numbers is not at all mandatory in the placeholders. You can directly put like this. See, in the string, this is a string, right? This is a string, right? In the string, this is the first placeholder, this is the second placeholder, this is the third placeholder. Similarly, in the format function, this is the first value, this is the second value, this is the third value, if you can see. So now I love, in place of first, what is there? First placeholder, bread is there, and second placeholder, butter, third placeholder, milk. So now also the same output. I love bread and buttermilk. Okay. So no need to give numbers for the placeholders. It will take the respective first placeholder, first value, second placeholder, second value, third placeholder, third value. That is fine. And even the placeholders can be self-explanatory. See, you can even write the placeholders like this. This is a string, this is your string, or else we will consider this. This is our string. See, it is in single quote, right? Upon that string, you are applying the format function. So what you are doing, in the string, wherever greeting placeholder comes, we have to substitute with good morning. In the string, wherever name placeholder comes, we should substitute with John. Hello, which placeholder came? Name. What is the name placeholder value? John. So hello John, comma, greeting. Like what is there in place of greeting? Good morning. So what will be the output? Hello John, good morning. See? So what happened here? Hello John, good morning, came. That means what I am telling you, even the placeholders can be self-explanatory. In place of name, you are asking to substitute John. In place of greeting, you are asking to substitute good morning. So hello John, good morning will be coming. Okay, but where we exactly use placeholders in real time, we will be seeing. Let us say I have written a small program to get the addition of two numbers like this. So I have taken 10 into the memory cell A, I have taken 20 into the memory cell B, and then if I write C equal to A plus B, what will happen? C will be getting a value 30, we do pretty well know it. Okay. Now, I want to print the result like this. The sum of 10 and 20 is 30. I want to print the result like this. So, if I want to print the result like this, see, this has to be printed as it is. So, I kept that in double quote. 10 means its memory value has to be taken. So, what we have to do, like 10 is there in which variable? A variable. I should put it outside the quotes. Again, n should be kept inside the quote. B means memory value has to be taken, so outside the quote. E is to be printed as it is, so inside the quote. 30 means memory value has to be taken outside the quotes. All these things has to be printed in one line, so you have to put many concatenation symbols. See, it's so difficult to put double quotes, commas, double quotes, commas, double quotes, commas for these many times, right? So for printing the results in an easier manner, we will be using these placeholders what we have discussed now. See how simply I'm just going to display what I'm doing. See here, this is in the 0th index, this is in the first index, this is in the second index. So the sum of will be printed as it is. In place of 0, what will be taken? The variable A is taken, and in place of 1, what is that? Variable B is there. In place of 2, what is that? C is there. I didn't put A, B, C in double quotes. I kept out of the double quote. That means A memory value will be taken, B memory value will be taken, and even C memory value will be taken. So what will be the output? The sum of A means 10 and B means 20 is 2 means 30. The sum of A and B is 30. Okay. Instead of I write like the previous case, like putting many double quotes, commas, I can just use the format function to format my output. To display the output in an easier manner, we will be using the format function in real time. Yes. Nextly, we will be seeing accepting input from the user. I will collect data from the user and I will perform the operations whatever required by the user. Let us say I am taking number 1 equal to 10, number 2 equal to 20, some result equal to number 1 plus number 2. Print result. Like this I am giving. So if I execute this program, what will happen? 30 will be coming. 10 plus 20, 30. 30 will be stored in RES and you are printing 30. But if you execute this program for 100 times also, it will be printing 30 only for you. But I don't want only 10 and 20 to be added. See, what I am telling you is, for any number of times if you execute the program, or for any number of times if you try to get the results, the point is only 10 and 20 is added because of your program, because you have fixed the values like that, you have hard coded actually. But how a program should be, whatever the values given by the user, the program should add them, right? So now you know I will not be putting the values like this, I will not be fixing the values like that. I will be taking the values from the user, I will be taking two numbers from the user, whatever the numbers the user gives, those numbers I will add. Okay, so for that what I have to do, number 1 equal to input function is used to accept input from the user. In the input function, like a string, in the double quote, whatever you do right, that will be printed as it is onto the monitor, and it will wait till you enter some value. Enter the first number. Now, number 2 equal to input, enter the second number. Now, result or sum equal to number 1 plus number 2. Print sum. So what I am telling you here, whatever I do write in the input function, that will be printed as it is onto the monitor like a message, and it will wait till you enter some value. See, it is waiting, right? We will even add this if you want. Yes. Enter the first number, some 2 I am giving. You know where this 2 will be going? This 2 will be going into NO1. I'm just clicking on enter. See, whatever you do write in the input function, that is coming and it is waiting till you enter some value. Now I am entering 3. Now 3 will be going to which variable? NO2. NO1 is having 2 now, NO2 is having 3 now. Number 1 is 2, number 2 is 3. Now I am just clicking on enter. What is the expected result? 2 plus 3, 5 should be the expected result. But what came exactly? 23 came. Why? 2 plus 3 is 23? No. Simply they got concatenated. Why they got concatenated? So simple. Input function will take everything in the form of a string. Actually, you have given 2. That is okay. As per you, 2 is integer. But as per the Python compiler, 2 is what? 2 is a string. Here also, if you give 3, you know what Python compiler is doing? It is putting quotes for that 3. Input function, if you accept any value using input function, that will be treated as string. By default, input function will accept everything in the form of a string. If you put plus between two strings, now number 1 is of type string, number 2 type is also string. If you put plus between two strings, they will be concatenated. Okay, if you want, you can even check the type. Print type of NO1 and then print type of NO2. See, type of NO1, NO2 will become strings because you have accepted that using the input function. Enter the first number, enter the second number. It is showing you string. So as you have applied plus between two strings, it's nothing but concatenation, and they will be getting concatenated and the answer will be displayed like that. But is my requirement to concatenate the values? No, I want to have the addition of the numbers. So for that, what I have to do? See, if I convert the string data into integer data, then I can perform the addition. Again, typecasting is the solution. In the last video, we have discussed typecasting. Na? So, into what I have to convert? That function I have to use. I have to convert this integer data to, I have to convert this string data. Input is accepting everything in the form of string, right? I have to convert the string data to integer data. So I have taken the int function. See what I am telling you. Because of this particular thing, you will get some value, right? That value you are converting into integer. Now, here also you will be converting into integer. What is the thing? With this, you will be getting some value from the user, right? That value also you are converting into integer. Now, type of NO1 means integer. Type of NO2 is also integer. So integer plus integer. If you apply plus between two integers, it is nothing but the addition. Now the data will be added. See, enter the first number, enter the second number. See, type will become integer because you have converted into integers. Na? So now they got added. Okay. So if you want to add some decimal values, convert the string data into float data. Now execute 23.4 and 12.9. So type is float and it is adding. In this way, using the input function and by applying typecasting, you can take the input from the user and you can perform the operations if you want. Now we will be seeing literals. Literals. What is a literal? Basically, value assigned to a variable. Here 10 is called as integer literal. 2.3 is called as float literal. Similarly, true is called as bool literal. This Anushka is called as what? String literal. Basically, there are two types of strings in Python. First is what? Single line string. Second is what? Multi-line string. What is the difference between single line string and multi-line string? What is basically a single line string? If the string has been ended in single line, that is called as single line string. If the string is ended in single line, that is called as what? Single line string. If the string is getting spreaded in multiple lines, then it is called as multi-line string. Single line string you have to create in three ways. Actually, there are three ways to create single line strings in Python. By embedding the string in single quote, by embedding the string in double quote, by embedding the string in triple quote. In any of the ways you can do. In three ways you can create the single line string. To create the multi-line string, how many ways are available? To create the multi-line string, there are two ways available. First is what? By using slash. What is slash? Line continuation character. The second way is by using the triple quotes. To create the multi-line strings, there are actually two ways. First is by using the line continuation character. Second is by using the triple quotes. Now, we will be seeing how to use line continuation character to create the multi-line string. So simple. See, hello user. This is a multi-line string because this got spreaded in multiple lines. Using slash line continuation character, I am creating the multi-line string. See, if I remove this, it will not take. Definitely it will show error. So I will put a line continuation character here and see if I execute this, what will happen? The entire string came in one line because you have used line continuation. Na? That's why the entire string came in one line. If you want space, yes, you just give here some space and even here also you can get space. So what is the other way to create the multi-line string? By using the triple quotes. By using the triple quotes. See, you know what I'm doing? Like in the triple quotes, whatever I do want, multi-line string, whatever I do want, I will be putting. Now, if I print this str2 string2 like that, welcome to SSSIT, something like that. See, what is the difference between creation of multi-line string using line continuation character and creation of multi-line string using triple quote? Means if you create multi-line string using line continuation character, the entire multi-line string is coming in one line. But if you use triple quote, the string is coming as it is. Have you observed? It is coming as it is. Line continuation means what? It will continue the string in the second line with the first line. But here, what is the point? It is coming as it is. Okay, so there are two types of strings basically in Python: single line string and multi-line string. Single line string means string that got terminated in one line. Multi-line string, strings that were spreaded in multiple lines. In order to create the single line string, there are three ways: by using single quote, double quote, by embedding the string using single quote, double quote, or triple quote. Multi-line string in the sense you can create it using two ways. First is by using the line continuation character. Second way is by using triple quotes. Thank you.